viewers joining in right now, we would also love to hear from you as well, because anybody can become victims of civic apathy. We have Sundaram joining in from Bengaluru, Nagarajan joining in from Chennai, and Captain Jaspal also joining us right now. Sundaram ji, what do you have to say, sir?
Can I say something on the budget?
No, sir. Apologies. We are talking about the civic apathy and this incident that has been reported in New Delhi. We would love to hear from you if you have any point of view on that, sir.
At this point of view, this is government must put the safety and security of the people on the topmost priority because they keep so neglected. This kind of thing can happen in monsoon season. In fact, when they're spending so much of money on infrastructure, I think all these lines which are being put overhead must be underground so that this kind of accident can be totally avoided.
Absolutely, sir, because all of these deaths that have been reported, all of them could have been totally avoided as far as civic apathy is also concerned. Nagarajan ji is joining us from Chennai.
Good afternoon, madam. I am Nagarajan from Chennai.
Yes, sir.
I watch my Times Now TV from every day, 12 o'clock till Navika madam says good night. And that is where we are giving very good news. And I actually wanted to talk about the budget. And I'm an innovator. I am 76 years aged. I'm a hands-on engineer.
Mr. Nagarajan, sir, I appreciate you and, of course, gratitude as far as you being a regular viewer of Times Now, sir. But if you're watching the news right now, we are talking about such incidents like this electrocution that can happen anywhere, especially also when it comes to areas that have seen a lot of waterlogging in Chennai as well. But thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you joining us here on Times Now. Thank you very much for calling in. Captain Jaspal is also with us. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Madam Wadhwa. I always maintain whenever there is a civic apathy, minimum 5 crores should be given to the family. The government can recover from the people responsible. Secondly, 2 pillars of the democracy in Delhi have totally collapsed. We have a non-conformist chief minister who is spending an entire budget on his voters, a lower strata voters, and is not bothered. And thirdly, the third pillar of the democracy, Chief Justice of India is there, but there is a procedure to go. I request you as a fourth pillar, kindly continue this program till there is an audit of all the electric lines in Delhi and people responsible are hauled up.
Absolutely. Point taken, Captain Jaspal, sir. Thank you very much and appreciate you calling in, because this is something that we will continue reporting. And what they said, authorities who are responsible will they take responsibility for this incident? Lakshman is with us, joining us from Gandhinagar. Yes, Lakshman.
Good afternoon, madam.
Yes, sir.
I have only one comment. Things like this happen every year, every monsoon. It is the government responsibility to ensure that such things don't happen. What the hell is that our government doing there? Don't care for the people who vote for them?
Well, the same question we are also asking, sir. Thank you very much for your point of view. What is the government doing? The opposition, the BJP, also raising the point and saying that this cannot be pointed as negligence. They have been calling it as state-sponsored murder. As far as this area itself is concerned, Patel Nagar, which is considered to be the high-end posh areas as well, if such incidents that have been reported, of course, every life that has been lost is unfortunate. But this time around, a UPSC aspirant has been killed in this unfortunate incident of electrocution that has been reported in Delhi's Patel Nagar.